Have you ever questioned what goes into creating a hitman who can turn any murder into an accident? Welcome to this comprehensive guide about the Mechanic movie franchise starring Jason Statham and Tommy Lee Jones. In today's article, we will look at the world of Arthur Bishop, a hitman par excellence who has a unique skill for turning his kills into accidents. Introduction to The Mechanic. A modern take on a classic. The Mechanic came out again in 2011 as a remake of its namesake film in 1972. It is starred by Jason Statham playing Arthur Bishop, an elite killer that is known for his detailed work and creative assassination methods. Simon West directed the film, which combines action-packed sequences with moments of deep thought that indeed makes it more than just an ordinary action movie. Arthur Bishop isn't your typical contract killer. He meticulously plans each murder so it looks accidental. His calm personality and precise techniques distinguish him within contractual killing universe. The story kicks off with Bishop taking on a new protégé, Steve McKenna, played by Ben Foster. This relationship between the experienced assassin and his eager apprentice forms the backbone of the plot of this movie, 9 Source 11 Source. The sequel, Mechanic Resurrection. Mechanic Resurrection continues telling us more about Arthur Bishop after its initial release in 2016. Directed by Dennis Gansel, this sequel takes assassination setups to another level by making them even more complicated. This time around, Bishop comes out of retirement when his nefarious adversary kidnaps his girlfriend Gina Jessica Alba. Furthermore, there is globe-hopping adventure with Bishop accepting 3 different tasks across continents, 9 Source 10 Source. Jason Statham's performance. Arthur Bishop, shown by Jason Statham, is as good as it gets. Known for his roles in movies filled with action, Statham provides toughness blended with vulnerability to the character. Statham's performance maintains viewers' interest when he plans to kill or reflects on a life filled with violence. The depiction of Bishop's inner conflict by him adds some dimensionality to this character so that it becomes more than an average action movie hero. 9 Source 11 Source. Tommy Lee Jones as Max Adams. In Mechanic Resurrection, Tommy Lee Jones stars as Max Adams, an eccentric arms dealer with a different style. Despite appearing in few scenes, Jones' portrayal is distinctive and unique. His absence from the film will leave viewers wondering about what happened and might even make it boring. 10 Source. Behind the scenes. The Mechanic films are known for their meticulously choreographed action scenes. From high-speed car chases to underwater escapes, every sequence has been designed to keep audiences at the edge of their seat. Filmmakers paid attention to detail, making sure each assassination looked real and possible. It sets apart the Mechanic series from other action movies because of this commitment to authenticity. Fun facts. Inspiration from the original, the 2011 remake pays homage to the 1972 original by retaining its essence while adapting it for today's audience. Statham's training. Many of his stunts were done by Jason Statham himself. He underwent rigorous training which made his fight scenes look realistic. Global filming locations. Mechanic Resurrection was filmed in various exotic locations like Thailand, Australia and Bulgaria among others, thus enhancing its aesthetic appeal. Why watch the Mechanic series? If you are a lover of action movies with a twist, the Mechanic series is an absolute must-see. There is something special about the combination of high-stakes action, clever assassination plots, and character development in these films. Jason Statham's performance as Arthur Bishop leaves one enthralled and gripped by his version of the assassin character. Detailed analysis of key scenes. Opening assassination scene. This movie starts off with a bang, literally. Bishop is assigned to kill a notorious drug lord. It involves various intricacies, which includes his numerous planned moves that end up in the target's death being made to appear like an accident. This sets the pace for the rest of the film, highlighting Bishop's meticulousness and ability to remain calm under intense pressure. Training Steve McKenna. Bishop's training sessions with Steve McKenna are some of the most engaging parts of The Mechanic. While Steve is eager yet reckless, Bishop remains cool-headed and methodical, thereby providing a powerful contrast. These scenes explore mentor-protege relationship, bringing out more about each person involved in them stylistically, involving audiences into that understanding at another level through exploring their philosophies and techniques on this topic, thus deepening overall appreciation for Bishop's skills. The betrayal. A crucial moment in this film comes when he betrays him. Before that happens, though, Steve uncovers that his father killed by Bishop, leading to tense confrontation between two former friends who now seem positioned on opposite sides from where they once started together before their paths took them separate ways. This gives added weight, emotionally speaking, because it shows even seasoned professional killers can be affected deeply personal relationships, causing them change course completely. If necessary, while leaving viewers wondering how loyal someone might remain after turning against someone else, or whether trust ever really existed between them, and if so, why did it feel necessary for either party, since these revelations seem out of place, even given what we know about each character's history up until now. Character development. Arthur Bishop. Bishop is a complex person. Although he may appear to be an emotionless killer, his character reveals someone torn by his own ethical considerations and burdened with the consequences of what he has done. Statham portrays this inner turmoil well, making Bishop more than just a one-dimensional character. His relationship with Steve McKenna serves as a reflection of Bishop's past and the choices that have shaped him. Steve McKenna. Steve is not just the sidekick, he is seeking revenge while grappling with his personal demons under Bishop's tutelage. Ben Foster's portrayal adds depth to Steve by showcasing him evolve from being an avenging son into a talented but conflicted hitman. This growth forms an integral part of the storyline, linking together all other elements of the movie, thus giving it its emotional center. Gina. Jessica Alba plays Gina, who is far more than a damsel in distress. Her role shows how soft-hearted even harsh assassins could become over time. And when she gets kidnapped, that sets off Arthur into action, once again bringing in more personal dimension for viewer experience. Themes and motifs. The price of violence. The cost of living as a violent person is among many themes expressed in The Mechanic. In contrast to his brutal outcomes, Bishop uses many intricate methods, illustrating that one can never fully resolve moral complexities associated with murder or machinations behind an assassination plot, because some actions have no right answers or wrong ones, but only realizes afterwards that they were simply results achieved through different decisions made along ethics dimensions without any moral guidance whatsoever on such issues related directly to individual actors themselves, which only emphasizes further how much ambiguity exists within this profession. Giving it all depth required by an action-packed narrative. Mentorship and legacy. The concept of mentorship and legacy is also explored through the relationship between Bishop and Steve. Steve learns from Bishop, a veteran hitman, as much as he teaches him, but this knowledge also brings with it the weight of his own ethical problems. Thus, this mentor-student affiliation provides richer texture to the narrative, discussing how one generation passes on its experience and learning to the next 11 source. Impact and reception. Box office performance. This is demonstrated by the box office successes. Both The Mechanic and Mechanic Resurrection have proven that there is a considerable audience for action movies done well. A perfect combination of Jason Statham's family and high-speed action scenes made people flock to cinema halls, leading to huge profits. Critical acclaim. This was based on Statham's execution of such roles in an admirable way, thus injecting some depth into an archetype. No doubt about accuracy in portraying killing actions was given during these reviews, among other things done towards achieving this effect. While critics observed that the plotline had become predictable, they agreed that performance in terms of staging and character development was excellent. Audience reaction. Action lovers enjoyed a thrilling blend of adrenaline-pumping sequences with character-driven storytelling. Audiences connected with Statham's portrayal of Bishop, particularly appreciating the intricate assassination setups. The sequel might not have matched up to its predecessor critically, but still kept viewers entertained, bringing back memories of why they loved the series so much. Trivia and behind-the-scenes stories. Statham's dedication. For example, in The Mechanic, Jason Statham again carried out most of his own stunts as expected, which required training himself intensely beforehand, hence making all scenes look real. In this case, the audience can acknowledge the dedication that was put into filming this movie, because it even made action as a genre appear more interesting in the eyes of viewers. 9 source. Tommy Lee Jones' unique style. Furthermore, Tommy, who is known to have strong on-screen presence, added a sense of humor and eccentricity to his role. Thus, his interaction with Statham, other than bringing comic relief, also provided some lighter scenes in this film that contrasted sharply with his highly intense action scenes. 10 source. Filming locations. This variety of locations was used by the filmmakers to make Mechanic Resurrection visually alluring. The settings ranged from busy streets in Thailand to calm Australian beaches, each creating an appropriate background for the story. These were not just lovely places but also essential in terms of storyline, because they offered diverse environments for Bishop's complex killing plans. 10 source. Conclusion. From stunning action sequences to moments of profound characterization, the Mechanic series has something for everyone. Whether you are Jason Statham's longtime admirer or just discover him through these films, please be sure you will not regret about spending your time watching them. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.